Being your candidate has been one of the greatest honors of my life.
No surprise, 3 years after the historic election of 2016, she's still grappling with defeat. How are you doing now, and what are the metrics by which you know how you're doing on any given day?
Personally, I'm doing well, and having my grandchildren, and especially a new 2-month-old grandson, has been a gift beyond measure. I feel very blessed, I feel good. But I can't deny that a big part of me cares deeply about what's happening in the country, and what I fear is the damage that's being done to our future, the damage being done to our values, our institutions, and try to think of ways that I can help those who are on the front lines of the fight.
Your name doesn't come up much on any campaign except for Donald Trump's. Lock her up is still a big popular line.
I believe he knows he's an illegitimate president. He knows that there were a bunch of different reasons why the election turned out the way it did, and I take responsibility for those parts of it that I should, but Jane, it was like applying for a job and getting 66 million letters of recommendation and losing to a corrupt human tornado. And so I know that he knows that this wasn't on the level. I don't know that we'll ever know everything that happened, but clearly we know a lot and are learning more every day, and history will probably sort it all out. So of course he's obsessed with me, and I believe that it's a guilty conscience in so much as he has a conscience.
Of course, given the events of the past week, now the question is, how will it end?
The president must be held accountable. No one is above the law.
This is familiar territory for her.
The House Judiciary Committee voted to recommend that the House impeach President Nixon.
In 1974, Hillary Rodham was a young lawyer on the House Judiciary Committee staff looking into the impeachment of Richard Nixon. And of course, in 1998, as Hillary Rodham Clinton, you lived through an impeachment as First Lady in the Clinton administration. What is your view today on Donald Trump's prospects for impeachment?
Given this latest revelation, which is such a blatant effort to use his presidential position to advance his personal and political interests, there should be an impeachment inquiry opened. And I don't care who you're for in the Democratic primary or whether you're a Republican, when the President of the United States, who has taken an oath to protect and defend the Constitution, and by that, defend the American people and their interests, uses his position to, in effect, extort a foreign government for his own political purposes, I think that is very much what the founders worried about in high crimes and misdemeanors.
Well, what could happen if in another 4 years of the Trump administration?
I don't accept that. I don't believe that will happen. I believe that there were many funny things that happened in my election that will not happen again, and I'm hoping that both the public and the press understand the way that Trump plays this game.